Along the coast of the island of Sodor runs a small branch line that the engines call the Little Western, named after Duck and Oliver, who were both Great Western and proud of it. The Little Western was very busy in the summertime as holidaymakers used the branch line to travel to the many seaside villages and beaches. Duck and Oliver loved the summer excitement and happily ran up and down the coastline, taking their passengers wherever they wanted to go. But now, autumn was approaching, which meant that there were fewer holidaymakers and fewer trains to the seaside. "It's nice to have a chance to rest our wheels," said Duck one afternoon. Oliver agreed, but he also felt that the end of the summer was a little bittersweet. It hadn't been long since Douglas helped Oliver escape from scrap, and he had enjoyed the first summer on Sodor immensely. "I'll miss the enthusiasts and the warm summer air," said Oliver sadly. "They remind me of how wonderful it is to be a free engine again." "I understand," sympathized Duck. "You spent a long time hiding in that cold, damp yard on the other railway. If Douglas hadn't found me there, we would have been scrapped for sure." Toad the brakeman agreed.
"Oh, I shudder to think of it, Mr. Oliver. Oh, we've been very happy here."
"Oh, yes," Oliver concurred. "When all the branch lines closed back home, we didn't know what to do. But now, Sodor feels like home." "I'm glad to hear you say that," said Duck. "You certainly fit in well, and the passengers adore you." "Yes, it is nice to see happy faces instead of the mean scowl of diesels." "You're safe here, Oliver. And remember, we'll always have passengers, and there's always next summer." This made Oliver feel much better. Later that day, Sir Topham Hatt came to see the two engines.
"Though the busy summer season has come to a close, we do have an important visitor coming on holiday to the island."
Duck and Oliver were intrigued.
"He's an old friend of mine. He works as a controller on the other railway."
Oliver stiffened. He hadn't thought of the controller on the other railway since his rescue. He and Douglas had pretended that he was being taken off for scrap on the other railway. Oliver was afraid that if the controller came, he might discover that he was one of the engines that had been taken under his nose.
"Oliver, I'd like you to take him to the coastal colleges when he arrives tomorrow."
Oliver's color drained with the news, but he mustered out a weak, "Thank you, sir," and Sir Topham Hatt went back to his car. "Oliver, are you okay?" Duck inquired. He could see the fear in Oliver's face. Duck had never seen Oliver react in this way before, but then he understood. "Oliver, I can take your train tomorrow if it's going to be difficult for you," offered Duck. "Thank you, Duck, but it's already been arranged." "We don't have to tell Sir Topham Hatt," Duck replied, smiling. "I'll tell you what. You take my trucks tomorrow, and I'll take the special train. One engine for another." Oliver thought for a moment and agreed to the new plan. The drivers made the arrangement with the station master, who sympathized with the situation. The next day, Duck set out with the coaches and picked up the controller, and Oliver left the station with Duck's goods train. When Duck arrived, the controller was surprised to see him. "I'm pleased to meet you, but you're not Oliver, are you?" "Oh no," Duck thought. "Oh no, we switched the schedule." Duck knew they might get in trouble, but he also knew that Oliver was afraid to be sent back to the other railway.
No matter," continued the controller. "I just want to meet Oliver. He's a very famous engine, you know."
"Famous?" Duck asked.
"Yes. The harrowing tale of his escape has been all over the news. I've always been a proponent of steam preservation, and I'm glad he has a home here."
Duck sighed in relief. "Beg pardon, sir, but Oliver was afraid that you were coming to send him back to the other railway."
"No, not at all. I'm glad to see that he's safe. When he heard he had come to the island of Sodor, I knew I needed to meet this impressive engine."
"Well, I'm sure that Oliver would appreciate hearing this from you," Duck said. Oliver was shunting trucks in the yard when Duck approached with the controller's coach in tow. Oliver was shocked and accidentally bumped one of his trucks into the buffers. "Duck, what are you doing here?" he asked. "To bring a special visitor to meet a famous engine," Duck replied, smiling. "Famous engine?" Oliver was thoroughly confused. Out stepped the controller from the other railway. Oliver was guarded at first, but the controller greeted him warmly, so Oliver was disarmed.
"Oliver, it's good to meet you," said the controller, and explained what he had told Duck earlier that day.
Thank you, sir. I had no idea," Oliver replied, flabbergasted.
"You certainly are an impressive engine, Oliver, and I commend your heroism. I've told my diesels that if they ever badger a steam engine again, that they'll be punished."
Oliver simply beamed. From then on, Oliver had a renewed sense of purpose. While the scrapyard is still difficult for him to think about, Oliver now feels happy with his work year-round. because he knows that those he thought were against him are cheering him on from far away.
Very good. Let's eat.